Hi Cancer, welcome to Creative Intuition Tarot. My name is MJ. I hope you are well. This is your general reading for February 2022. Please remember it can apply to any area of your life, so take the messages as they resonate, as they feel relevant for you. And let's get straight into it. We will put the cards on the table first, then we will dive into your messages. So we have the Knight of Swords, we have the Lover's card, one more. This is the energy that's in the center for you. You know, there's too many cards. We have the Moon showing up. That is in the center for you in February. Ten of Cups, beautiful. The Lovers and Ten of Cups. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So two Knights, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and then the Lovers and Ten of Cups. Some kind of progress, expansion, growth in the field of relationships for many of you. It will obviously be different for everyone, but this sphere is highlighted immediately. What are the surrounding supporting energies for you? We have the King of Cups, and this one wanted to come out. Three of Coins. The energy that is at the root, at the base of what is happening for you in Feb for Cancer. Five of Cups. Page of Swords. Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so you have Ten of Cups twice. That is beautiful. And with the Lovers in the center, really for most of you there's growth, expansion in the sphere of and great satisfaction, some kind of completions, completeness, achievements in the field of relationships, home environment, marriage, partnerships. Okay, obviously as a general reading can apply to any area of life, so for some of you it may be around businesses, business partnerships, creative partnerships of some kind, but those romantic soul bonds are really strongly highlighted. So where do I start? I think, well, with the Lovers in the center, I already almost said everything about this card. That is a destined union, right? This is the major arcana, so it always symbolizes extraordinary things. When this is a relationship, it's extraordinary in the sense that it was destined, okay? And with the Ten of Cups showing up twice, it may be like this forever after kind of relationship. That there's marriage vibe in it. There's family vibe. So marriage, you know, looking at this card clearly. But family, like building a nest together. So it doesn't have to be specifically like a wedding ceremony, but building a nest together. And that is growing. There's expansion in that field with the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Growth, expansion, but there's also courage and bravery. So perhaps you are opening yourself up. You become more brave and for some reason more certain in the fields of, or the field of your relationship. Okay. Maybe it's a new relationship and it's grounding and you become more confident as the time goes that this is a serious, a real relationship where two sides are really engaged. So maybe you are coming to that like confirmation, right? The more time you are in this connection. For some of you, it may be long-lasting relationships already, but there's some kind of refreshment in that field. With the Ten of Cups, there's again that sense of marriage, or like even when it's a long-lasting, or well, long-lasting, just a lasting marriage, you go back to that energy of feeling like you just got married. Okay, so that refreshment, rejuvenation of your feelings, And it may happen for many reasons, right? For some of you, it may happen because there's children involved. You may be expanding with those two knights, maybe expanding your family, right? Your nest. So there may be children, pregnancy involved, and that's what rejuvenating the relationship will be different for everyone. But there's a refreshment in the relationships and grounding, rooting, like those relationships are becoming stronger. The bond is getting stronger. It may be about moving in together for some of you, making that decision to move in together. Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Swords. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the tarot deck, and it's crowning. So first of all, things could have been happening quite slowly for you, may have even been making you impatient. And also because it's crowning, the spread is reminding you, the Knight of Pentacles, to be patient. And patience is showing up in every reading for you, Cancer, so there's no surprise, right? Be patient with what is happening and allow things to happen their own pace. Everything is happening in the right time. Also, this patience is connected to the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is a card of missing something, missing someone, grief, emotional dissatisfaction, loss. So you were in the state of that emotional dissatisfaction or grief, or unhappiness for some time. That's where the Knight of Pentacles, that's where you were learning patience. And it was very emotionally uncomfortable. But you made it. You stand tall. You didn't let it take you down. But that's where you were learning. That's why this is grounding energy for you. It helped you come where you are. Okay, you have been growing through some kind of hardship. With the Page of Swords right next to it, pages can represent young people, children. Some of you, but this may be very specific for someone, may have been trying to expand that nest, get pregnant, have a baby for quite some time. It required patience with the Knight of Pentacles, like some kind of diligence, and it could have been taking so much time that it was putting you in the Five of Cups energy of, feeling some kind of loss, unhappiness, maybe fear that it's not possible for you. With the Page of Swords being in the root, this also tells me that your mind through this process refreshed. Your mind became a lot more curious, inquisitive, started to open up. You can see how the page is trying to reach the butterfly. That is where the metamorphosis starts to happen in your mind space. When your mind becomes interested, curious, inquisitive about the change that is happening. It sees the change, sees the butterfly, and becomes interested. I think that you could have been resisting this change previously. Some kind of change of perspective, of thinking patterns, what was in your mind space. You have been resisting change there and resisting that change. Five of Cups, 5 is the number of change. Resisting this change was keeping you stuck in the place of emotional unhappiness. Okay? It all makes perfect sense now. And the moment your mind became curious of the change, it opened up to that change. And this opening allowed all of this to happen. What you were lacking previously is openness. Maybe you have been too logical about something with the Swords energy of the page, right? But with the Knight of Swords here, from the page moving to the Knight, there's progress, so things start to move, right? From observation, there's actually progress and movement. So just by opening up, you allowed this movement to happen. Knight of Cups and Three of Coins. Not Knight, I'm sorry, the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is the therapist of the tarot deck, okay? Some of you may have been visiting a therapist, trying to heal through therapy, may have been any kind of therapy, tarot cards, meditation, spiritual practices, prayer, taking care of your physical body, resting, whatever you define as therapy as being therapeutical for you. You may have been using those kind of therapy things to help you heal and go through the process. But you have greatly matured on that emotional level. You came to emotional maturity with the King of Cups, and this is your energy, Cancer, right? King of Cups, some say it's Scorpio, some say it's Cancer. For me, it's representative of all water signs. So this is you, right? You are coming to mastery in the sphere of your emotions. You become skilled in managing them, in controlling them. They no longer take control over you. You are able to rationally look at your emotions, and even though sometimes those emotions still turn into a dragon, they still try to fight you. You sometimes give your power over to them. Sometimes you just let yourself into that battle with your emotions, but overall you're able to look at them clearly now with maturity, and you are able, if you only want to, control them. And coming to that maturity took a lot of time and practice, and this is still ongoing for you with the Three of Coins. There's diligent effort that is needed to come to that level of emotional maturity, any kind of maturity really. And you've put that diligence, and you should still be willing to do it. It will be an ongoing process to maintain that emotional maturity. So you are just reminded that it's not something that happened and it stays by default. You still need to put your energy to maintain that emotional maturity. I hope you were able to make sense out of those messages, Cancer. Sometimes I get so caught up in the reading that I start to think at some point if what I'm saying makes sense. Return to nature, ground yourself. Root chakra affirmation or meditation may be of benefit. Allow yourself to settle down. And you see this balloon with the home, but I said landing. The arrow is down, it's landing, it's grounding itself. Allow yourself to settle down. I said for some of you it may be about marriage, moving in together, maybe building a home together, maybe about those children, expanding that nest. Allow yourself to settle down. Maybe you have been such a free spirit and you have been afraid to give that away, but now you are like really, and you wanted, Cancer, to give yourself fully into a relationship, to focus on like your family environment, and you are really strongly encouraged to do so. Like, stop flying with this balloon, just allow yourself to settle down, bury it and rise above. Maybe it is all about unbecoming everything we are not, so we can become who we were meant to be in the first place. Exactly. Unbecoming everything we were not, so that we can become who we were meant to be in the first place. Now that you know who you want to be, you can finally allow yourself to land. Okay? The search is over. Another adventure is opening up. It's not the end, right, of your journey, but the search is over. I hope that makes sense. So Cancer, I'll leave it there. I am wishing you great things in February. Please take care of yourself, and I will see you soon. Bye.